Yeah, I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Evening all. Today I am playing a horror game. It's going to be wonderful and great and not at all have me screaming. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is a game called Anatomy by Kitty Horror Show. It is dark, it is foreboding, and it has no light switches. I may also have light shining on my face, which means I can't exactly see a lot. Oh. Yeah.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
So, good. The tape in the dining room, in the dark, gloomy, foreboding, terrifying dining room. 1 second. Should probably tell people I'm streaming. Seems like a plan. Let's go and find another tape. Ooh. Yes. All fine. Everything's fine. Seems odd. We have a lounge in which nothing is creeping and everything is fine. I think. Yes, this is stairs. Oh, I've got a sprint and a jump. That makes an action game, definitely. 100% an actual action game. Just close that.
The house is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents. No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself, nor regards such shelters with such reverence and import. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes? There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
Sure, there wasn't there before. 1 second. Blam. Ah, Helium. Nice to see you in chat. I missed the message. There's a tape somewhere. I'm going to search around till I'll find it. It looks familiar, but I can't. Are there baths? Yeah, there's bath. If anyone's actually watching, could they tell me where the tape arrived? Because I was not paying attention. We have a sofa. There he is. Who decorated this house? Who went, you know what? Creepy stuff. That's what I'm into. Really like creepy stuff. Let's try upstairs. Less. No, upstairs it is. Nope, never good. Nope. Weird stag beetle thing. Oh, and I didn't want to know. It's all of this parasites, which may be the point. Yep, yep. Parasites. So, downstairs it is. Rom. Terrifying high-speed running. Downstairs. Right. I think that's creepy, but I can't exactly place why. No, it's not over here. Definitely not allowed out of the house. It's just crazy talk. I am really digging the sort of bad tracking VCR effects on this. Yeah, not close, that's fine. The bathroom, of course. Clever. Don't bother with reflections if you're just a floating light. Creepy cassette player. More tea.
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
Ooh, I'll be this way. Might be able to go outside this bit. Oh, no. So, I think this answers the very important question. Ooh, do houses hate us? Oh no, I've been here. Can a house get annoyed at the people inside it? Anatomical drawings. Creepifying and gross. Oh, lounge again. Good. How would I get to the garage? So the garage. Definitely the garage. I don't like large rooms with no edges I can't see. There's something that might be in the middle and I can't see it. So it's definitely in here somewhere. But I don't know where. Aha. Boom. Achievement unlocked. Found a tape. Also, I swear more pictures are appearing as I carry on.
For example, let us examine the living room. Often the dominant space of a house's ground level, as well as typically the center of activity in a well-populated home, the living room is very much the heart of the house. While a human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities, the living room circulates people, activity, communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and vivacious as its name would imply. The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace, making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
Of course, I tape in the living room, the beating heart of a house, entirely full of blood. Right. Living room. Nope, dining room. Bathroom. I'm starting to know this house. It's quite nice. I've lived in worse houses. Aha, there it is. You. Tape. Good. Living room. Not actually full of blood. Have I got turned around? Not yet, dining room. Kitchen.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
On the stairs. So yeah, what does this imply that humans are? Are humans pests? Are they... Are we pests? Are we blood cells? Lots implied by this, but nothing explained yet. Blah.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours. In the bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
See, I would get a green screen mug, but my face would literally disappear as I moved it in front of it. I prefer the magical floating mug with magical floating hand. And there's no way I'm not drinking tea during these streams. So, bedroom, I believe it said. Oop. Creepy, creepy. Everything creepy. It's a really big corridor. Right. Ah. Lots of, people in beds lying down and not in good ways. This is a huge bedroom with a tiny bed. Proper lo-fi bed as well. I am definitely intrigued. I really shouldn't sprint, it just makes things appear out of nowhere. Stairway, gap, boom. Right. Aha!
And yet, this analogy is an incomplete one, for obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored. A poignant comparison, truly. Often the unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
I don't want to go in the basement. I don't know where the basement is. But I have to go in the basement now. Basement seems like a bad place. All of these metaphors. All of this stuff. Yeah. Basement. Where was... No, not you. Doorway. I've not seen... Ooh. I'm wondering if it's actually on the floor, or if... I feel like it should be that one. If I were a basement, where would I... Yeah, it's fine. It's a totally fine. It's very large down here. I'm entirely lost. There we go. Right. Find the thing. Find the thing. Get out of the basement. Notice how I'm not looking at the middle of the room. Follow the left wall. That will lose victory. Ah, it's good. It's insulation, not flesh. That's good. That's fine. Why is it stuck to the wall? I don't know. Let's get out of here anyway. Stairs. And away from the basement. Right. Everything's fine. It's great.
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one, and often the basement is little more than a storage space littered with the corpses of spiders and woodlice. While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams, that is actually the most frightening of all.
The master bedroom. This thing is going to be scary, and it's not, but this thing is definitely going to be scary. It's almost like they're building tension somehow. I say she. It's in the middle of the bed. This bodes well.
It is here, in the bedroom, that we are at our most vulnerable. Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house to keep us safe until next we wake. In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives. Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company until dawn, and we would never perceive it. We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the house's mercy and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
Huh. That was intriguing. It was definitely a worrisome game. I was expecting some form of horrible death payoff. But apparently not. Apparently everything was fine. However, I may not sleep hugely well. Anyway, I am going to switch over now